Welcome guys, and how are you? From a distance, space seems to us to be a quiet and beautiful place, free of noise and problems. But in reality, the matter is completely different from this. Space, although it is a really beautiful place, is considered one of the most terrifying places ever, and this is due to its enormous size, which we do not know yet. Space is literally an endless void, and literally everything happens in it. Earthquakes, volcanoes, planetary explosions, raining stones and fires, stars being swallowed, and even galaxies swallowing other galaxies. Welcome to the Random Channel, and in this episode we will talk about terrifying and amazing facts about space. Before we start, if you are new, do not forget to subscribe and activate the bell to receive our videos first. Have you ever heard of a sky that rains stones? This may be strange and scary at the same time. What we know is that the sky rains water, but I want you to imagine what the situation would be like on other planets. Corot XO7b is a planet about 480 light-years away from us. The sky of this planet rains stones all the time, in addition to the volcanoes that constantly erupt on its surface. This planet is one of the closed planets in its orbit, meaning that it does not rotate around itself like the Earth. This makes the surface temperature of the planet divided into two parts. The half that faces the planet's star has a surface temperature of 2000 degrees Celsius. The opposite part has a temperature of -220 degrees Celsius. Let's go to another planet. Pegasus 51b is one of the recently discovered planets that orbits a star similar to our Sun. However, this planet rains like hell. The surface temperature of this planet reaches about 1000 degrees Celsius. Because of this temperature, the sky of Pegasus 51b does not have clouds like our planet. What evaporates from this planet is iron, and forms clouds of iron vapor. When the clouds condense, the rain will be molten iron. If we go back a little to our solar system, we will find that the sky of Venus rains acids because its atmosphere is loaded with sulfuric acid. Speaking of our solar system, the Sun, like many stars, is subject to severe solar storms known as solar flares. These storms threaten modern technology on our Earth, and even threaten our entire Earth. The X-rays and ultraviolet rays emitted by the Sun reach our planet at the speed of light. This, in turn, may cause radio outages, navigation errors, and satellites may explode or be damaged. Of course, this may result in accidents, shipwrecks, and plane crashes. On top of all of this, if a large part of these satellites explodes, it may return to Earth in the form of deadly metal pieces if they fall on anything or anyone. Speaking of solar flares, there was an incident that happened not long ago. In July 2012, the strongest solar storm that humans have seen in 150 years occurred. However, this storm did not hit Earth, and by a small margin, it hit another place. Just as it was going to hit Earth at that time, it may hit Earth at another time in the future. Astronauts always wear a special suit, but have you ever asked yourself why they wear it? And what would happen if they took it off? The body temperature is 37 degrees Celsius, and the pressure in space is very low, so the boiling point of liquids also decreases. With this decrease in pressure, the liquids in the human body begin to form gas bubbles, which can cause the human body to swell and reach almost double its size. But despite this, it will not explode as some people think. Human skin is stretchable, but despite this, you will lose consciousness within 15 seconds because you will have consumed all the oxygen in your body cells. And if you try to be smart and hold your breath, your lungs can explode in a few moments, and the matter will not stop here. Space radiation, or cosmic radiation, is one of the most dangerous things in the entire universe, and outer space has a very high radiation rate. In principle, if the human body is exposed to a high radiation rate, the rate of cancer, skin burns, and heart disease increases. What protects us from this radiation is the Earth's magnetic field, thanks to God. Meteors are one of the celestial bodies that revolve around us almost everywhere. They are rocky bodies formed from planets, asteroids, and moons in space. And meteors have three main types: stone meteorites, iron meteorites, and meteorites that contain both. It is worth noting that a meteorite does not ask anyone's permission to fall, and it is possible for a meteorite to hit the Earth at any moment. In 2013, 400 people were injured after a meteorite exploded over the mountains in Russia. This is what happened, and it is possible for this to happen again anywhere, anytime, and anywhere on the Earth's surface. But God's mercy on us is the presence of a very large planet close to us, which is Jupiter. Jupiter has such a strong gravity that it is known among astronomers as the vacuum cleaner of the solar system. Jupiter attracts towards it all the small celestial bodies that might be heading towards Earth, such as small comets, asteroids, meteors, etc., which, if they escape its gravity, could cause horrific disasters with dire consequences. You've certainly heard about black holes. Many legends revolve around these celestial bodies known as the ghosts of the universe, a mass moving in space at speeds of up to 8 million km/h. It attracts everything that passes in front of it and swallows it. Its gravity is so strong that even light cannot escape from it. Black holes are formed when a huge star explodes, or what is known as a supernova, and it is sufficient to form a black hole. One of the terrifying things is that if a person entered a black hole, he would turn into what is known as spaghetti. Physicist at the University of California, Joseph Polchinski, in a phenomenon known as spaghettication. If you reached a black hole and exceeded the final limit that your body's flexibility allows, your body will split in half and then you will see your other half floating in space. This process will take a few moments before it turns into atoms scattered in space. Although you will be screaming at the time, no one will answer you there because space is completely silent. Imagine yourself standing in a completely empty place alone. There is no sound or anything around you. You don't even hear your own voice. What would your feeling be then? Well, your feeling is the feeling of anyone who has ascended into space. Space is a very silent place. There are no sounds, despite the fact that there are causes of sounds. That means two bodies collide in front of your eyes, but they do not make any sound, and a complete destructive explosion, and there is also no sound. This is because sound results from the vibration of air molecules around us in the atmosphere, and since there is no air in space, there is nothing to transmit sound from one place to another. So we have talked about terrifying facts about space. What would you like us to talk about in the following videos? Write to us in the comments. If you liked the video, do not deprive us of liking and sharing.